Yeah, we're live already. Good morning. I haven't spoken a word yet. I was, well, just put on the stream. The guys are just driving around, testing, get a feel of the track. And I'm watching Stink 1 still, to be honest.
That's good. It's always good that you can listen to it.
It's always nice to know when you have to go. So if you might hear, good morning Mr. Philippe. Nice stream so far.
Tend to making a few notes and stuff, and obviously as per usual none of that has happened.
And I'm going in blind, completely knowing nothing. So that will be interesting to know for me. How are the teams set up? Is it a car team set up? Is it a country set up? But I hope you can tell me.
It's just a team set up, as in as drivers. A lot of them are from the same teams. Others are just teams that have been put together as groups of friends. They all picked a car they like. I think there's just seen a hell of a lot of jacks out here. It's like going back to work.
But this is the better part of work then. Oh, I hope.
Absolutely. It's the time when you don't mind seeing jacks. When they're going quickly, away from me, not towards me.
Well, step aside if they come towards you quickly.
If they're coming towards me, they don't want work doing. Then I'll run away. Right, so Bob's who's getting further today.
So it's a team friend race, you say?
Yeah, it's either teams, either racing teams together or just a group of friends together. It's just however you wanted to register. You just register a team of up to 6 drivers, I think it was.
So I think we can say THG might be a team, RTO might be a team, R2R might be a team.
If I'm really good, I can tell you exactly who's a team.
Yeah, I know you're really good.
No,
but that's a different department.
So we do have the R2R team.
R2R team, yes.
They'll be in the Viper.
In the Viper.
According to this, but that could have changed. But it does say here.
So P2 is in a Viper. So when you say the cars they like, is that the car they like with each person or with each team?
Yeah, the team has to all drive the same car.
Yes.
Pick a car between them. There's the Viper and the RTR team.
That's made it easy. So we know now then that Mr. Vollebrecht is a teammate of R2R, Mr. RVDW.
So I think we have Bertus in that team as well. Oh, he's a guest racer.
Bertus.
Good lad is Bertus.
In Holland we say Bettes.
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 I'm not in Holland though, so I'm going to stick to the way I say it. I'll only confuse myself and he's very early.
And the rest.
Stick with us as well.
Yes. So.
Yes, I did see it. 4 now.
Can we see?
There we go. That's
Let's see.
Team MMN Racing. With Philippe. He's the team captain.
That is the Jags.
And Jefferson, we missed it the first did. So we have Corvettes, lots of Vipers, Corvettes and Jags. 10 cars, I would have said. Due to it being at Daytona, which is 2/3 of going round and round in circles with a few wiggly bits in between.
Wiggly wiggly, we like wiggly wiggly. So, I saw that on the first stint Mr. Philippe was doing some good commentator cursing on Mr. Kiki.
Oh,
so,
poor Kiki.
Yeah, he had it twice already, I saw. So I don't know about Kiki's teammates. They have to step up.
Well, I think he'll be handing over to a Dansker. Is it a Dansker here? I can't see it.
Well, it's his lobby, so it should be here.
Yeah.
He's hosting this second stint.
Oh, was it Vega hosting the first stint? I didn't see two.
Excuse me, it was Vega, yes.
Yeah, it's just 8 teams then.
Killer Alpha is the only one on track at the moment in the Corvette.
Yeah, it's just 8 teams. A long day for 8 teams.
Americas 79 GT. There's a person missing, driver missing.
Oh, I hear Philippe talking about a driver missing. Somebody check the toilets.
Everyone joins, go back up. It's not a big problem, you can start step 3. Make a calculation.
We are missing someone in this lobby, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it's a Dansker. It might not be, it might be a bit of a change around. That's good.
Yeah, like I said, I went completely blind in this one. I don't know who is with who, with what, where, why, how. All I know it's a 12-hour race with a lot of guys.
Yeah, a lot of the teams, some of them do have 6 drivers, but there's some that have 3 and doing... some are doing 2 stints each. Obviously, you will need a gap between these stints because you can't jump from one lobby to another. That's physically impossible unless you have 2 PlayStations and really long arms and legs.
A bit like in the Formula E, from one car to another car. One PlayStation to the second PlayStation.
Or like in MotoGP, but it's a wet rod bike and they ride into the pits and actually leap from one to the other without even touching the ground.
So, as we can see, 10 minutes till start.
At the front, Jefferson, 12 seconds in front of us.
I'm trying to get the first image, I don't have a Twitch on my phone.
I don't have it also, but if you go to the Gtsv on the Discord and you press the link, you can open it. You cannot reply with typing, but well, you can watch it. So that's what you hear maybe now in the background on the stream. The stint 1, Mr. Philippe. Why not? So, Mr. Vollebrecht and Mr. Killer Arthur, both on track, having some fun. Viper and the Corvette, side by side. It's an American party at the moment. Oh, Mr. Vollebrecht. Stay on track. nice to start.
So we'll lead the race. Tyre guy and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, good plan. And I will kill that on screen. So, well, we know how it works together.
Yes, it's not like we haven't done it before, is it, mate?
Nope.
We probably have a 1,000 hours or so under our belt streaming together.
I was looking forward to this, to be honest. So I will go in the settings already. Is it only this then? Yes, now we only have the names and times.
Straight back, I'll still be here, but you won't be able to hear me. So you might not listen.
It's okay. To be honest, I did the same a few moments ago. When the youngest came in, Daddy, Daddy, how do you like my new dress? We will just keep talking, trying. Oh, come on guys, more on track, warm up. Show us what you can. So we have a Jack joining the party at the moment. Nee, ik hoef geen kauwgomschap, dankjewel. Mr. Muller from South Africa. Going on purpose. So, and I'm looking at the stream of Stint 1. Let's see. We have Flores P2 in the Viper. So let's just say Team Viper. So that's, if I'm correct, let's see here. We have Mr. Vollebrecht on track in this lobby in the Viper.
It's been a while since I've seen this many Vipers.
Yeah, and as we know, it's a good car. Same with the Corvette.
To see people have gone with the big old displacement engines. All the big V8s roaring around here today.
Yeah.
Talking the aero of these cars seems to be the way forward. I would have thought the Aston would be pretty good as well. The same kind of race car.
Very good start. Battling with
These guys will have tested, unlike us. just here to talk crap.
As usual.
Suffering.
Well, I think that will be the difference also on a track like this. You have torque and you have top speed. Two different stories, so how will the guys use it?
And then obviously there's the fuel consumption as well. All these very big displacement engines, they're going to be drinking some fuel.
Yes. I've been taking a peek in the settings. If I'm correct, everything is on 1, fuel and tires.
I guess so.
And if I'm not correct, well, wait till you shoot me after the stream.
Damage.
Kijk dit dan.
So as we can hear maybe in the background, my little daughter is,
V8. But now
well, how do you say that gently in English, taking a piss out of me?
Yeah, that's the correct phrase.
So, oh, there are some more guys on track. I see RTO Neo Faster is on track.
I'm sure the lobby will get reset soon. Everyone will have to make their formation lap and head back into the pits. How many laps have we got left in the other lobby, Duke?
They are on lap 64 of 71. So, next question, now that you're here, how will this grid will be set up?
70.
I don't
Right.
think it will be a quali.
No quali. What we do, they have right. Lobby is being reset now.
Yes.
Everyone will come out, do a formation lap, and go into the pits and sit there and wait. They will be on comms with their teammate. Their teammate will have 71 laps on the board, as we have here.
Yes.
On lap 70, they come into the pit. Do not make the final lap.
Change tires.
As soon as they're into the pit and their car is stationary, they radio to their teammate to leave the pits.
Still to the start.
So, if I'm correct, let's say we have. If I look at the stream and I see, let's say, a jack going in on P1, we should be seeing here the jack on P1 going as first then.
Yep, his teammate should come out. If there's a 30-second gap, say he should come out roughly 30 seconds between him and where second place is at the moment, if it's done correctly. The last one I streamed wasn't from Wes guys, it was somebody else, but for some reason there was a miscommunication and P3 actually came out in P1 by the time the pit stops Jake.
Oh dear. Well,
That guy
good to
did
know.
get over a minute penalty though and did drop from first to third, I think, in the race, so it may have been even further back down the field than that. I can't remember.
Well, it's good to know how they will go then. I can keep my eye on this stream and, well, keep my eye on the guy that should be going
Fast lap racing.
first gone in theory.
Absolutely.
That
Who is
should be
Then is it
interesting.
Jefferson in first, is it?
I see there is the Jack, yes, Jefferson, P1.
Yeah, he's an absolute extreme alien. I don't know. Even the aliens have kind of outcast him for being a bit weird.
7 minutes.
It's that bad. Oh dear.
Yeah, he is a speed machine. you could
So,
say.
if I'm correct, we are now on Mr. Tijker, or Teek, or I think Tijker.
Waiting in the pits.
That's the teammate of Jefferson. So in theory he should be going out first if Mr. Jefferson is going in first.
That is exactly the way it should work, and fingers crossed how it will work.
And if not, blame your teammate.
Absolutely. Or if you have a team captain that is on comms, I'm not sure how it works between the teams. I think if that's a personal choice thing, then blame your team captain. So I'm assuming Kiki will be hanging over to Mila. Well, a little bit of a look at the circuit layout as well. There's not many turn names to remember on this track.
Well, that's somewhere there. 1, 2, 3, give it a name. And crazy
Yeah, a lot of it
enough.
is turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, but we do have a dogleg, a West Horseshoe, the Rodriguez International Horseshoe, the Le Mans Chicane. I do know that they're in America, don't they, and it's not Le Mans. It's the wrong track, they just put the chicane miles away from where you wanted it. Like about 5,000 miles.
So they're now all going into the pit.
And they will sit there and line up, and you're not allowed to touch a button at all, nothing.
No.
Not even your change tyre button. So a lot of these guys, as soon as their guy comes into the pits, they will slap a brand new set of tyres on. Because obviously they've been sitting there a while and the tyres will have gone very cold. And that really does make a difference.
That will make all the difference.
So they will, 99% of them will slap a set of tyres on.
They have to be careful. So, yes, Mr. Jefferson is still on P1. P2 Flores, I see. Well, Philippe, is he going down the grid? I see on
Philippe's in P3.
Maybe lost a little bit of time.
No, Philippe is hosting his streaming.
Yes.
P3 is a Greek guy. I'm watching on my phone, I don't see it too big, so I have to squint a bit. On P4, if I'm correct, I see R2R something.
That could be Geordie, possibly.
So, if I'm correct, let's see the car, the Jefferson. That was Tyke, if I'm correct, on P8 here. Oh,
Yes,
he's got it on the side on his car. He's got Kilbere, Tunica, I see Dylan, and I see a few names. Can I get it?
There's 6 names in total. They are all doing 1 stint each.
Ah, so Kilbere takes the first stint and the last stint, I think. No.
Jefferson first stint, Kilbere last. And then you've got Tanuki, stint 5, Dylan, stint 4, Sim Factory GP, stint 3, Tyker, stint 2, and Jefferson at the moment behind the wheel.
So, waiting patiently. So how will these guys feel when they're waiting here? With the guys probably on comm or not? Well, they should, let's be honest. You have to hear your teammate when you have to go.
So unless they obviously, there are some people that do not drive in weak comms or something, they will probably have a team captain.
Yes.
That will be talking to the guy that's ready to go.
In the first lobby we are at lap 68 of 71, so...
3 laps to go, well 2 laps before he fits.
And I'm seeing it's P8 that we're looking at, that's Kiki.
Kiki down in P8, that's not good.
And if I'm correct, looking towards the livery, Mile is his teammate, so, well, you've got your work's cut out for you. Because Kiki had twice of commentators cursing.
Yeah, a bit of a change round in order at that team, but they didn't. The order isn't specific on this list. It's just the drivers, so we got Kiki, Adensky, Geronimo, R009 and Miller in this team, but there is also a special guest.
They're all a bit special here.
And the special guest might just be another one of these guys doing another stint, who knows? So it's still early days. That team's called the Schools MFA.
So, Jefferson.
Car number 15. You have car numbers as well, which I do like to see actually. It's not something anywhere seems to specify anymore, but they look,
I see
cars look more bright with numbers on
I'm sorry to interrupt. Lap 70, Jefferson, P1. So he will be going into his last lap in a few corners. halfway around the track I see in the jack.
Yes, I'm looking at Tiger's car now, who should be the first one out of our lobby.
I'm having him on stream, so he's looks like he's going to start this shebang.
So for anybody that is tuning in, don't forget to give us a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe and all that. And same to Philippe on the first stream.
Yes.
I think you do that on Twitter as well, don't you? All the likes and subscribes, obviously.
Probably.
Yeah, it's got
I think that's the next thing I will do when you're doing the streaming. So.
At least it'll all be on YouTube, but it makes life a lot easier.
Jefferson is in.
One to the other.
P2, Mr. Flores. So Tiger will be going first then. Flores is on P2 with the fuel flashing, I see. And he's changing tires. P8, Tyke.
And stint 2 is underway as Tiger leaves the pits. Fresh to the softs.
First one is on the way, Mr. Tiger. So he's got a nice solid lead then.
Yes, can he keep it up? Jefferson will have obviously really been planting it with qualifying and the first stint.
So
I will bring that on the jack actually, the old grey and the yellow.
I will go to my own stream, see who's here.
And SMM Shadow. He's 23 seconds currently behind the lead, and THG Mike in third.
So P2, the Vipers.
We're tough in fourth. Next out the pits, and it's the stick.
P5, the stick in the jacks.
Jackson seems to be the car of choice.
Morning, Christoph, Dylan. Don't know where you guys from, but well, here it's morning. Well, midday, 12:30.
It's still morning here where
yeah.
It's 11:30.
You and I, it's only an hour.
I can live with it.
P6, South African guy, Mr. Muller GT, also in a jack. So the first 6 are on the way.
Oh. He's having the tyres away, and Mr. Neo Faster is out.
So I will go down the grid a bit, see Tiger P1. He's got a
Mila
good
is
solid
out as well,
lead.
So Kinky must be in. We're just waiting
nice.
for PTE Killer.
Tiger 25-second lead on P2, Mr. Vollenbrecht in the Viper. So that's
Shadow do. Has he going to have any pace to be able to catch Tiger? I mean, it's 25 seconds, but yeah, we're 2 hours into this, but we've still got 10 hours to go.
morning, Gerrit, Mr. McQueen.
Oh,
so,
morning, Gerhard.
Mr. Vollebrecht has got behind him on 9 seconds. THG Mike also in the jack. So that's a bit closer to each other. Oh, in the background. 3 seconds P4.
Seconds, yeah.
So
that looks like going to be the battle for the time being is between 3 and 4. The stick 22 seconds further back from that, and Mr. Muller a further 23 seconds back from the stick. But Neo faster and Mila as well, so Mila can attack P7 soon, hopefully. This track though, as soon as you drop out the slipstream, it can be very difficult to catch back up.
Well, but still, I mean, let's be honest, between the stick and Muller is 24 seconds, between Muller and Mr. Neo Faster 33 seconds. But behind Mr. Neo Faster we have Mile for 2.8 seconds, so and he is gaining bit by bit, so that could be
Well, it was, but it's just a pits,
battle.
or is that my imagination? No,
Well,
it's my imagination. It's the line. It's where he was on the track.
And last one, P9, Killer Alpha, changing tires now.
And finally getting
in the
away.
Corvette. So he's got his job cut out for him.
Yeah, sounds like whoever was from the first stick had a bit of a mare today. He's already been lapped.
Good morning,
I'm not
Mr.
sure if
Gert.
that's by 1 or 2 laps. That'll be 2 laps.
Oh, I see Killer Alpha already having blue flags.
Yes,
So,
he
but
is
that's
being closed
also
down.
interesting. I don't know if you know all the guys, but yeah, I know from the first stint that, let me correct that, if I say correct, the teammate of Tyke was the alien. So,
Jefferson.
yes. And I saw Flores going, and that's also an alien, so what will be the strategy in the guys with the drivers? Put the fast guy first, slowest guy? And to be honest, I don't know all the guys, but in my opinion, they're all fast.
It definitely seems to be the case. I mean, we've raced against a good few of these guys anyway, and we know the pace of them, and yeah, when they're getting left in the dust by the likes of Jefferson and that, you know, there's some serious pace out there.
Yes, so P3 and 4, 1.3 seconds, so the battle is coming.
Yes, our weird tough is bringing that gap down. That's the R2R team, I believe.
Yes. Morning Vega, Dylan. But the stick is closing in also, I see, so...
Yes, I expect to see some good pace from Chris. Again, he's a quick guy and extremely consistent as well. And he starts off his first flying lap with a 1:42.666. I thought you would like that, Cupid.
Good morning, we always love that, yes. It's the neighbor, my neighbor. So, Mr. Muller GT, South African, P6.
I'm seeing some slightly different team members that are actually on the entry list. Really, that does not matter, but it does kind of confuse me a little bit and slow down my research.
Even that we will get used to it.
Yes, so there we go. That's the team name. It's the Garage 96 team, where VQS Flores did his first stint and handed over to Shadow. They have Sober Motorsport for their final stint.
So, how are the tires doing? We're now at lap 4 only, so can you see if people are pushing too hard? Not too hard?
At the moment, the tyres seem to be lasting very well, only just signs of little bits of red at the top, so yeah, not even a sniff, mate. They've still going 10 times what they've done already nearly, so I don't think tyres will be an issue around here. And I'll tell you, the Jag does seem to be wearing the tyres a little bit quicker than the Viper. It seems, whether that's driving style or anything, but the Viper seems to be really good on its tyres. There we go, we've got THG Mike again, whose tyres don't even look touched in third there, and he does seem to be bringing the gap down slightly to Shadow, or is that my imagination? As soon as I say that, as per normal, it goes up, but Mr. Weirtop in fourth is half a second behind THG Mike. Now THG Mike under some pressure.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Here comes the battle, the first one of this stint.
Well, we do have 2 THG teams in this, there should be.
Oh, Mr. Mike went
THG
wide, outbraked himself.
That's the
which will
THG Racing
make it
Team Holland team.
a whole lot easier for Mr. RVDW, so that's a mouthful. That was an easy pass. On to the next one, and that is on 14 seconds in front of him, Mr. Vollebrecht.
Mr. Muller is part of the THG Americas team. South Africa and Americas? Yeah, why not? Hey, it's just a totally different continent, but yeah, close enough.
Oh, well, online we're all next to each other.
Exactly. We're just a couple of milliseconds away.
And that's as long as we'll stay. So.
We've had a few more join us on the stream now. Van Doors. Good morning from me and good afternoon from Duke. We've got Vega and David DeVitter. Good morning / afternoon, guys.
Oh, maybe we can help David. He's looking for his girlfriend. Description is she has curly hair and it's from plastic. Well, I hope you have closed your windows then, or else I think she's flown out. Mr. DeWitte. Now that makes it different also, Mr. DeWitte, for your girlfriend.
Maybe she had a leak and it's actually gone under your bed.
Have you
it's
checked?
Worth a check. If it's a bit windy, you could be right though, Duke.
Here it is a bit windy, chilly.
Yeah, here too, but yeah, we're not going to worry about that. In America it looks lovely and shiny for these guys.
Enough of that. P1, Tiger, running purples. 29 seconds of lead to P2. So...
Chuki, can ask a little favour from the stream? Could you possibly adjust the party settings so more vocals and less engine noise?
Yeah, I can try. Let's see, party settings. Excuse me guys for this. So, less more. I'll put the microphone a bit down. Back quickly.
Actually,
Sound of Pony should be louder. Well, speak up, Pony.
I do apologise, guys. I'll turn my mic up a little bit if that's going to help, and I won't affect the stream at all.
Well, don't worry, guys. Within, let's say, a little hour, Pony will be doing the streaming, and he's got it better under control.
Well, I've had a lot more practice. I have to turn my mic level up a bit, so hope that helps.
So.
Don't want to turn it up too much. We don't just want to be hearing a pony rabbiting on.
Morning, Dane Berekske on the stream. Kilberen, morning. Steph Tuner, Jefferson Racing.
Yes, great stint there, Jefferson. But we don't expect anything less from you these days, buddy.
I'm trying. So Steph is asking for a bit more information, so put it
right, let's have a look then. What have we got? So currently we have Tyke.
Let's see, Tyke P1.
30 seconds now, stretching away from Shadow. And Shadow in turn 16 seconds in front of Vertov. I think the fuel is going to be more the issue here than the tyres. If we're looking, the fuel does seem to be down to quarter of a tank after, well, say it's still 7 laps.
P3 I see. Mr. R2R. It's not even a quarter of tank used of fuel. And the old same I see.
And there we can see PTE Killer in the foreground there of Vertov. Just see where you're looking as well, so I can follow the stream plus what I'm looking at.
The moment at stick and P5 and also
yes, stick at the moment. His tyres looking really good and still over a quarter of a tank.
Yeah,
so he's looking pretty settled in there. Consistent 142s from him as well.
It are the rear tyres that
they seem to be wearing quicker all of a sudden, whereas initially it did seem to be the fronts that were showing signs of wear first. The rears do seem to be increasing in wear.
Muller on screen's got the same, that the rear tires are a bit faster. So P7, Neo faster. Also the Jack. Oh, he's got his tire wear pretty equal, to be honest.
If anything, a little more on the right front, left front.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with my rights and lefts because it depends which way I'm looking.
P8,
Miller closing that gap down there. It's down to 1 to 2 seconds now.
Yes, closing in fast. Wow, that said, the gap is increasing. Let's see, P9, the last one to have left the lane, pit lane.
It's currently 4 minutes behind the leaders.
4 minutes from P1. Yeah, for this we cannot see the time in between of his in front of him.
That's because it's over a lap.
Yeah. That's all about 3 laps, I think. He is in lap 8 and P1 is in lap 10. But
yeah, so I've only got the gap to the leader. Anything in front of him is not showing because it is over a lap. So
there's a lot to play for. There are still 3 stints after this, so a lot can change.
P1 still running in the mid to low 41s, whereas everyone else seems to be in the 42s.
And slowly is getting away. A couple of laps ago it was 29 and now it is 31, 30. So.
But nobody else getting in the 41s at all. I mean, P3's in the 43s. That's the difference. 2 seconds a lap between P1 and P3. I mean, that's a huge difference. When you think about that over 10 hours, that's... So these guys... Yes, just ridiculous pace. Slow down. Give us all a
10
chance.
hours, it's a lot, but you don't know what their teammates will be doing. And the other teams they still have their best guys sitting and waiting. You don't know.
This is true.
A lot can happen. But that's also the game of now at the moment. Will you stress out because you're last, because of one of your teammates made a little mistake? Will you kill yourself, or will you just be relaxed and race?
Well, we do know with this team as well, their second half of the race, the different 3 drivers, are drivers that are racing against on a regular basis. So I know they're a little more human.
Not much, but
still quick guys, but yeah, a little more human.
So I'm going a bit through the grid. Do you see any battles coming?
The closest one was Neo Faster and Miller. But that has grown up again, because has grown slightly again, because it's 2.5 seconds now. It was under 2 a couple of corners ago, but a decent lap there from Neo Faster with a 1:42.4. By far his quickest of the race so far.
So I hear on the stream Little Beast is rooting for his, don't know, teammate or for Killer Affe. Go! Yeah, he's got his work cut out. Killer after P9. But like I said, what's their strategy? What's their well, don't get me wrong, did their worst guy start? Their best guy?
We've got Andy Wareham giving a big shout out to Muller. He was obviously the driver from the first stint. He brought the team home in 6, and Mr. Muller's keeping it there nicely so far for the Americas.
Let's give him a bit of airtime, Mr. Muller.
Yes, the THG America team. Nice livery there. And he wants them to go all South African on their asses.
To be honest, I like all the liveries. It's like they're all made by one guy.
Yeah, pretty sure that's not the case, but they're all very stylish.
Yes.
Mr. Muller consistently in the low 143s. I mean, the stick's pulled away from him somewhat now with a 34-second gap in front of him, but the stick has brought the gap down to THG Mike for the THG Netherlands team in 4th to 6.5 seconds now.
And if we can see in the background with Mr. Muller, we see P1 coming, Mr. Tijker. And Mr. Muller's getting the blue flags.
I think over a period of this duration of race, you don't really mind seeing under the old blue flag.
No, I don't think so.
I would kind of expect it because I'm an average pace driver.
Neofester and Mile is growing the gap.
Yeah, Mile seems to be starting to struggle a little bit. Perhaps his tyres still look fab and the fuel load should be coming down. Maybe it's a concentration thing, or maybe just that little bit of tyre wear does make a difference around here.
He's also got blue flag from P2, Mr. Vollebrecht. So, well, to be honest, I'm looking now at Killer Affe, and he is consistent. 143s all the way.
Yeah, his pace is not too bad. That's consistent to a lot of the guys around him, Mr. Muller and the likes of it. Mila. Mila more in the 42s, but with the odd 43.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's I think it's bizarre to see that the American cars have a good solid tire wear all round, and the British cars are have more wear on the rear tires.
And it's good to see a mix of cars towards the front as well.
Yeah.
So we have got a Jag in first and then two Vipers. Unfortunately, the Corvette does seem to be towards the back of the grid. It would have been nice to have had a right mix at the front.
But we can't have it all.
No, and then it's a big bag of Jags in the middle, isn't it? So, a bag of Jags. That sounds quite cool. That gap from Miller to Neofester gone up to 3 seconds now.
Let's see.
And we can work out the gap. I'm going to quickly do a little bit of maths between the gap between 8th and 9th. Is 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm wondering if their first stint they did have a few issues or something. There has been a few mechanical issues of late with people's equipment and what have you with this game.
Yeah, there's still a few issues here and there, like no replays and stuff like that, but...
And VQS Flores has joined the stream. Good first stint, mate. Well done.
The winter stick is getting closer. Let's...
He is indeed.
Airtime.
That's down to 4.5 seconds now.
Oh, yes.
He's got nearly 40 seconds behind him, and he's so close to dropping into the 41s. The only other person anywhere near there at the minute, really. Tyke's still in the 41s, I believe.
Constant 42, so yeah, like you said, consistent, fast.
Yeah, he is running a very similar pace to Shadow in second place. Is Chris the stick?
No, Flores. So far here in this lobby, nobody crashed. It's all going, well, they're all in their zone.
Yeah, it's been pretty solid so far.
I can't say that they're slow or impatient or pushing. No, everybody is in a good flow, so to speak. Oh, I see P3 and 4. The time is coming down. Mike is closing in fast, so... What happened there?
No damage or anything. The tyres look good in P3, so whether it's just a little bit of a moment. But yeah, like you say, that gap coming down.
But let's be honest, we don't mind. Let's get some action here.
Absolutely. Queertoff seems to have a little bit more pace according to his times than Mike, but that gap all of a sudden dropping like a stone.
It's getting 4 cars in one shot. It's getting busy. What we like to see. So, let's go down the grid. P1 Tiger, 32 seconds. Yeah, there's an alien. Time is...
Flora is very pleased to hear there hasn't been any instance, but it's just saying it would liven things up for P1 if something should happen to Tyke, say. Well, yeah, it would liven things up possibly, wouldn't it? What's the gap at the minute? 32 seconds, so we could do with a 30-second accident or so, shouldn't we?
Have you been on stream, P1, if you're listening? Well, don't make a mistake, don't do it. There's enough...
And if the commentator's curse is going to work, then you have to be on stream to obviously feel the curse.
And to be honest, well, I'm streaming, but I have the master of cursing with me, Mr. Pony. So do your best, Pony.
I'm looking as hard as I can at the car to see if it makes a difference, and no, so far nothing. Tyke just unfazable. Starting to drop. He is starting to suffer with tyre wear now, though. Them tyres nearly half gone, and he's still got half a tank of fuel.
Yes.
So I do expect to see him coming in, not for a while yet, but he will certainly be the first in by the look of it.
So, and to be honest, the time keeps growing. Oh, Kilbeer says a wizard and a pony cursor. Yeah, double the fun. So let's see, P2. Mr. Vollebrecht. And he's also the times are pretty stable between 1, 2 and 3. Let's see, the stick 2.8 seconds behind Mike. How long will that take before you will get there?
Yeah, Jefferson joining in the commentators cursing, and he said, no, perhaps P2 should miss a breaking point.
Or 2.
yeah, or 7.
So that would be Mr. Vollebrecht. If you can hear us, people want you to miss breaking points. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just saying.
Oh, Mike, there is some penalties on there, because that looked like... I don't think there is. You can get away with a lot more in the Le Mans chicane now, can't you, than you used to be able to. You used to be able to clip that just slightly off, and it's like, yeah, there's a penalty. And a lot, you'd be able to use a lot more of that again, like you could when the game first launched.
Yeah. I was practicing with a few of the guys a few days ago, and the first lap 1, oh, you have to be more on the curbs, more there, and I'm like, no, I only get penalties, but no.
Yeah, I think you have to be right over now, so you basically are gaining an advantage, whereas before, it's still an advantage because you can get on the power earlier, but that is the natural racing line, isn't it, rather than having to force it round the outside. So I'm glad they've sorted that.
P4 is right behind Killer Alpha. He is lapping him.
And so Killer Alpha gets out of the way nicely, thank you. I think he was getting out of the way there for the THG Americas guys in P4. I will try and memorise some more of these team names, not just 2.
No. So the stick 2.5 seconds, 2.4, he is gaining. Killer Alpha gave him all the room. Good to see. Let's be honest, it's not easy to let guys fast if you get a blue flag and still try to be fast yourself.
No, it can be distracting, but sometimes it is nice to have somebody to tuck behind on a track like this.
Yes.
And hopefully give you a tow round, but seems to be struggling to stay with the stick, but obviously the stick really showing some good pace at the moment, bringing that gap down even more.
He's got front aero, Killer Alpha, front right suspension. So something happened there that I think, he outbraked himself when he tried to let the other guys go past.
Shame, because that really has cost him in his lap times, lap 15, we had a 1:49, so that's definitely where the moment happened. He's going to be suffering with that for a good few laps now.
Let's go back to P1 then.
Well, he's in almost a different postcode to the rest of the grid at the moment, with a 34-second gap between himself and Shadow.
Kilbeer saying Flores let him drive really safely. I think 144 is safe. Yeah, I think he's right there.
That is
so, the stick on Mike, 1.6 seconds. Will our first battle come within now and 2 laps?
So that's THG Netherlands versus that's MMN racing, isn't it? Philip's team.
Maybe an Aranya or something like MMN. It says on the side.
Media Naranja. Yes, we have to put that on our cars occasionally, and actually we don't have to. But Gtsv guys, he is one of the sponsors of the group. So you will quite often see that name on a few
the
of
joystick. Guys, I'll be going to the little girls' room. I'll be right back in a moment. The camera is on P5 pony, so
I will stick with this then and talk about it, because that gap down to half a second now. So we'll stick with this battle, obviously, because it's a battle at last. Yay! Stick tucks in the slipstream there. Is he going to make a move? Not quite close enough yet. Might defend him well. As we come up to turn 7, can he make a move into here? No. The gap's still slightly too big. Chris getting a good exit here. Through turn 8 and 9. And he will have the draft on the back stretch. I don't think he'll try and make a move into the chicane. I think that may be a little bit too risky. But he's gone and tried to go around the outside, so he's got the inside line on the chicane. Great move there by Chris. Look clean.
And I'm back.
And Chris is up to 4th. Good timing there, Duke. You just missed the move, but an excellent move there by Chris, going around the outside into the man chicane.
So everybody else saw it?
Yes, everybody saw it, I would have thought.
That's better. So
there you go, guys. Action. That's what we'd like to see. Now more of it.
On to the next one. So, should we get down the grid? P5, Mike, half a second now. With half a tank.
Miller struggling to stay in there faster now. That gap up to 4.2 seconds.
The battle of the jacks.
I think he had a bit of a moment on lap 17 there and lost nearly 2 seconds, Miller. The 144.3.
So, Miller. Hier gaat P7. Mr. Neo faster. Oh, Mr. Nyler getting close. 4.2 seconds.
Yeah, the gap starting to come back down again after that incident I think he had on lap 17 where he lost a couple of seconds. Which everything he must have worked for went out the window, but he has got Shadow right behind him now, so the good thing to do would be to let Shadow past and tuck in and see if you can drag him up to Neo faster.
Yeah, bit by bit they will get there. So, P1 34 seconds lead.
34 seconds lead and them tyres looking pretty dead now, but still running at 42s. He's lost over a second a lap now from his best pace, but still probably quicker than most of the field, so choke them. He has got fastest lap with the 1:41.6 at the moment, has Tiger.
So they're now on stream, talking about the times they did at the end of stints and stuff like that. 1:41s. He couldn't even do 1:41s at the end of his stint. Well, if you're at the beginning of the stint or halfway doing 41s here, that's flying.
Well, as far as I know, I was watching, I'm sure I was seeing people doing 1:39s around here in GR2, so it shows how quick these guys are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's be honest. So, P3 or 4 before the stick. Will he go to the next one to overtake? Or will there be any more battles? Or was this the only one?
There will be more, but you're going to have to wait a while because the stick is bringing that gap down to P3 now. He's seriously chasing a podium here.
I'm waiting for your commentator's curse, but nothing happened.
Well, I'm on P3 at the moment. These guys, they seem immune. Maybe I'm too far away, I don't know. Perhaps I need to move closer to the mainland. Get off the island, perhaps. Perhaps it'll be stronger then. Perhaps it works better on the Brits, I don't know. It does seem to
try
actually.
some spells here and there.
Yeah, get some hexes out, some curses or something like that. I'm sure you can do something, Mr. Wizard. You must have something up your sleeve of sleeveness.
One or two. Well, we've got island behind. To this that if I'm correct. I see. Getting back. Will he unlap himself? He's on, yeah, behind Peter. No, I don't think he will do that.
No, but he should be getting dragged along, and that might help him make his way up. But he's lost some more time. Has that been?
Yeah, that's why I'm
while
looking
he's
now.
being passed, possibly.
Well, if he was passed, then he's doing the smart thing to try to follow him, to keep in his draft.
He's just about in it still, I think. Only just. That gap gone from 4 to 6 seconds again. He has lost himself another 2 seconds. Leo being really consistent. And actually, one of his quicker laps on lap 21 there with a 1:42.7.
And talking about fast laps, Tiger 1:41.661.
So at the beginning of the stint somewhere, wasn't it?
Don't know where it was.
Yes, a long time ago. But yeah, he will definitely be in for new tyres soon, I would have thought.
So,
Or is he just going to run them to the red? Who knows? People do seem to do that now. I can't. I would crash. Flores is saying he's got to stop chatting because he's got to help his teammate.
just gonna say.
No, you stay and chat to us. Never mind your teammate. He doesn't need your help, mate. He's doing absolutely fab in second.
No help needed. Stay
And
away.
he's towing our boy Miller around there. Miller is staying in, hanging in there. Is that gap coming down?
Let's see.
Not
let's
really.
see.
A little
Where
bit,
is he?
yeah. He's took a couple
There.
of tenths out of him that time round.
There he is, Miller. Yeah, it's no. I think it's oh, Tiger's in.
We also have
P1
Monkey Base
going
and
in.
Gtsv Tegan Stecker joined us as well. Good morning, good afternoon from us all now. 3 minutes past 12. See, it's alright, I should be awake now, that's fine.
So,
And Tiger in the pits.
yes, having the fresh rubber, fueling, and he's coming out.
It's gone with the
So,
just
where's
2/3 of a tank.
P2. The bench now.
That's a pretty short stop round here.
Yeah,
It was, so it's about
14 seconds
25
now.
seconds, I think. Oh, Miller having a little bit of a moment on exit there.
Just a bit.
Gets a bit of a slide on, but keeps it together. May have cost him a little bit, yeah, because that gap between himself and Neo Faster going up again. And he just started bringing it down, but now it's coming down again. Now it's going up again. Oh, God, stop doing it.
Up, down, up, down, up, down. So, we're at the first pit stop by Dijker. That's lap 24 of 71.
And the gap between third and fourth, I can tell you now, is down to 4.6 seconds.
Third and fourth.
So the Stig still pushing hard, doing mid 42s still. And his tyre wear looking really good actually. He's only halfway through his tyres. And he's nearly 2/3 through a tank of fuel. So he will be going for the one stop, I think.
Looks like it, as far as this strategy is going.
Well, yeah, I reckon
Stick.
half tyre's gone. He could definitely get another 10 laps out of him. As he's already done 25. And I think it will be the same with P2 and 3 as well, by the look of it. That P2 is in, as I say that.
P2, while we're talking about it.
That right front a little bit too worn to carry on, so he is going for the 2-stopper by the look of it. Unless he really drags this stint out, which I can't see, that will be too much.
Good day, Mr. Freezy, David, saying go, 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 RTO.
That's got a nice little ring to it, that hasn't it?
Go, RTO. Almost want to get the pom-poms out and shout, give me R, give me D, give me O.
That's the racing team, Osti Friesland?
What do you say?
It's Ostfriesland.
Oost-Friesland.
Yes, that, what you just said, not what I said.
No. Well, try. So. Oh, 2 and 3. Half a second.
Ooh.
Yes.
But with Mr. Shadow being on fresh tyres, he should be at the advantage, but you haven't given Mr. Virtov a lovely little slipstream there, which is going to help him pull away from the Stig a little.
Yes.
The Stig will be cursing.
Yes.
He'll be like, damn you, Mr. Shadow. Now you have a Shadow, Mr. Shadow.
We have a Viper against a Viper.
But being hounded by the Jag. Meanwhile, CHG Mike's dropped well back. I think he has been in the pits as well. Yes, he has, with his fresh boots and a full tank of fuel there.
Completely full.
So he's going for a long stint this time by the look of it. And Mr. Neo Faster in the pits also. So Miller gets the move by default.
Gets the move done. Still, after 25 laps, not bad, those tires of Mile 84.
Miller, what? You're probably right. What else? God, I don't think there's anything actually going on, but just we'll stick with 2 and 3 at the minute, I would have said.
2 and 3, oh yes. 1.2 seconds.
This is where the action is, because the Stig has brought that gap down to 3.3 now as well, from 3 to 4.
So if I go on P3, can we get them all in one shot?
Yes, you can right now as they go around the banking.
Now watching Mr. R2R RVDW.
I'll be straight back.
Yes. Yes, there they were, all 3 in one shot. Meile going in. So, Kom op Chris, naar voren met dat ding. Geef ons een show. Let's see, Chris, is he pushing? How long will it take before he will get there? And yeah, I don't think he put too long. Staying pretty consistent now, 2.5 seconds. Let's see. P1. 40-second lead already again. Yeah, he's in a league of his own, Mr. Titan. Come on. Keep running. So, P2, Mr. Vollebrecht. Followed by Mr. R2R, P3. He's going for the long stick also, I think. P4 stick has to come in also. But you never know with these guys when will they be coming in. P5. He has got his refreshments, fresh tires, fuel. This guy will be going to the end, probably. Let's see, P6. He needs to pit stop also. His front left. Yeah, that won't take long. He's got a blue flag from Tiger. Which he cannot fight off. Is on a fresh set already. Taking him on the outside, we're tucking in. Have to be careful, of course, here. Worn tires. So let's see. P7 is the Neo faster. He has his pit stop done. Not a full tank. Bit less than 3/4 of it.
Viertoff's tyres starting to look a little bit tired. That gap between 3 and 4 now down to 1.6 seconds between the Stieg and Viertoff.
I see Myle is in the pit and there's not much going on, so what's happening there? Does he have troubles? The mother-fricking amateur.
What's going on there?
Yeah, good question. That's why I'm asking. Meanwhile, I'm looking at P1 and he is running purple sectors.
I'm guessing pissed up.
And he just made a new fastest lap. 1:41.570.
Machine here. Tiger really going for it.
Is he in a hurry? Does he need to get to a spaceship or something? He's still running purple, 10th of a second. But why? You're 42 seconds ahead. E2, Mr. Vollebrecht. Also to Viper. Behind him, P3, 2.6 seconds. And P4, look, within a second. He's going for his second overtake. He's hungry, Mr. Chris. He's on it.
Yeah, very consistent in that tyre wear, looking super good at the moment.
Yeah, let's see.
While saying that, it started to wear quicker all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, but they're both in the, how do you say, in Holland they say they're both in the same ship. Tire wear, fuel. Chris has got better fuel, so he'll be a bit faster in pit.
But I think he will try and get the move done on track, because that's the best way to do it, especially for us spectators.
Just want to say, does he overtake on track before the pit or after?
Well, he has got a move set up of whether the tyres will take the outside line round the Le Mans chicane, and I don't think Virtov will be quite as easy to pass for him.
Let's set the camera on P3. I saw P2 also in the shot. He's on his bumper, Mr. Stick. The Dutchies.
At last we do have a little bit more action. Chris closing up again. He's going for the tight line to get on power early. A lovely exit there for both, though. That's the problem.
Oh, Miles got a 5-minute penalty. Stop and go.
5 minutes?
Yes, I see that on stream. So they've got their work. Rest in peace. They've got their work cut out. Oh.
5 minutes. Oh my word! What must he have done? Must have been a pit error or something there. Not a pit error. When he come out, it's got to be a driver change issue.
Good question. Maybe we can give you guys the answer later. But for now, 5-minute penalty. Oh. Driver change. Yes. Left too early at the driver swap. Second driver started too early when switching drivers. Ooh. 10 seconds too soon.
Chris right on Virtov's bumper yet again.
Yes. Bit of lag when you get close to each other.
So we are to RTR versus
on the outside. Will he get him?
MMM. Oh, lovely racing here.
And
squeezes it round the outside. Can he get it stopped?
Keep it there?
Yes.
Yes, there he is. P3. Mr.
Nice move by the Stig there.
Thank you, Chris, for giving us a bit of entertaining.
If not, we are the entertainment otherwise, so... The Steve will be doing some magic tricks for us later.
Oh, it was the magic show this time. Oops. Then I have to change my clothes. So, let's see. A bit down the grid. Mr. Moller, P6. And I think he's going to... for rims. The guy from South Africa doesn't like water.
Yeah, that left front looking quite ropey. Yeah, wants to get another couple of laps in and do the one-stopper. It's going to need another 4 laps after this one, I think. Or at least 3, and then take it a little bit easier on the second stint.
He's doing 1:44 constant. It's not bad.
But we do have the 2 THG teams next to each other on track now in 5th and 6th.
Yes. Mike has done his pit stop.
Oh, Miller is out now. 7 minutes behind the leader.
7 minutes.
And 2.5 behind P8. So that's a big ask to make any movement now.
Yes. P8 is 4 and almost 5 minutes behind P1. But like I said, there's still a lot can happen.
Yes, we still have many more drivers swaps, so other teams could find themselves in the same situation. But I'm certain also they will have seen that happen to Miller and be a little bit more careful when they can see how on it the stewards are. As this event it's organised by a lot of GTSV guys. It's not a GTSV event as such.
No.
But obviously they're hammering their own guys. There's no favouritism here, boys. No favouritism whatsoever. Bang! It's like it's run by Kaz, isn't it?
Good morning, Mr. Chronic Team. Paul.
Oh, we do need to invite him to the party at some point, because he did say he was going to join in.
Nice. Oh, Gert van Dorst asking, how many laps is Meile off the leader?
Oh, good point. He's 28 at the minute.
See.
Mine has done.
Meile is in lap 28 and
5
Tyke
laps.
is lap 33. So there's your answer.
But look at that lead Tiger's got now with that 44 seconds.
Yeah, he keeps on going. He keeps increasing the gap.
And the gap between second and third doesn't look like much at the minute, but Shadow has already stopped for his tyres.
And he's still running purples.
But he is going to have to do an extra stop to the stick, so at the end of this stint, second and third could be about this gap. Which, bearing in mind, Chris did have like a 30-second gap, I think, to second when he came in. But it might have even been to like third or fourth then. He has had an excellent stint, has Chris.
Brilliant stint. Oh, I see B7 and 9 also in the back of the ground. So let's see the stick. Oh, he's running from Mr. R2R, so no pressure there.
He's got himself a couple of seconds now, but that right rear starting to look really ropey. He will have to be very careful for these last few laps.
Oh, look at his rear tyres. Wow.
And still in the 42s with them rear tyres.
Well, we all know now in this Gran Turismo you can go pretty long, pretty fast with, well, some good pressure. It's those last millimeters that you have to be careful for.
Well, I used to think like that. Now it seems to be I just have to be constantly careful because I'm just started making mistakes again. I don't know why, but I just seem to have lost a bit of my rhythm, but it'll all come back.
Ooh,
and then it'll all go away again.
On fuel P4, so he'll be coming in pretty fast.
Yeah, they need to get maximum of another couple of laps, though, don't they, under there? And I think he might just have enough for that. The field working out pretty well round here for the one-stopper. I could see a little bit of traction control highlighting up there on P4 as well. Is that because of the tyre wear? Or?
I think it's there are about 3-4 guys that have traction on, but I think it's only just on one, just for that bit of extra tyre wear to save.
Longevity, yeah, just to...
Yeah. It gives you that couple of laps more just to...
Yeah, take away the spin and save a couple of laps of tyre.
So,
Shadow's starting to pull away from the stick again, the gap up to 7 seconds now.
I'm looking at Mr. Muller, P6 in his left front. Almost completely dead. Still he's going.
But just one more lap after this. I think they will beat at the end of lap 35.
He's still consistent, 144, 44, 44, 44, 44, so yeah, why not? If you're not losing any time with these tyres, just go.
And the likes of Neofasta beyond him will be making the extra stop, so even if you lose a little bit of time there, you'll make all that back. And Neofasta going very deep there.
Oh yes, he did too deep. Also blue flag waving for him, so let's see, P1, where is he? There he is, 44.3 seconds.
Just coming up to the Le Mans chicane. He has dropped back into the 42s just.
Oh. Okay, spell, brake, flat tire. Look, titties.
Where?
there, look!
Now you have my attention.
Yeah, but we need his attention. Well, I maybe should try something else. Look, Dick! No.
What?
Well, you never know, huh? No. Let's see, Mr. Vollebrecht.
So anyway, let's ask Paul how his head is today, because I know he was out on the beers last night.
He needs food first, he says.
Well, some of us hasn't had time to eat. Some of us got up and got straight on with streaming.
Yeah.
Excuses, mate. I ain't having
Some
that.
are passionate about some things.
Some just get told they're doing it.
And we do, because we're used to that. Why are you doing that? I don't know, they just told me, so I'm doing it. So, the gap between 2 and 3 is staying consistent. 8 seconds. P4 is in. Let's see. No fuel. No tires left. Who needs tires? We don't. So lap 36, he's going in. Team Viper, the Dutch guy.
So I'm just reading up on a little bit of Miller's penalty. And, oh man.
So I can see on the car there's a Belgian guy, a Dutch guy, and a German guy in this team. 3 flags, 3 nationalities so far.
That's always nice to see.
And he's back on track. P4, followed by Mr. Mike, 6.4 seconds. He already had his pit. Don't think he needs to be coming in. Not well. Have you done some practice with these guys on these settings?
No, I've not been round here with these at all for this. Daytona, it's a funny track, isn't it? It's one, I actually quite enjoy it when I get on it, but the thought of it kind of puts me off. So
I did some practice with the Group 2, like you said. But yeah, it's a total different compared with these. Oh, Daft is still looking for his girlfriend. Curly hair from plastic. She should clean his house, but she's left without saying it to me.
Out the Stig, and who else was it with Mr. Muller in the pits as well? Yeah.
Yes. Still looking at his rear right is almost gone.
And his fuel is almost gone. That's almost driven to perfection there by the look of it.
So we've got P4 coming.
I've jumped on with P3 to see how close that brings him out to the Stig. He's going for the one stop himself as well. Stopped that lap early for the undercut, and the Stig is out 6 seconds in front.
Yes.
But this is going to be interesting, because I'm really intrigued to see what that gap will be between P2 and 3 at the end of the stint, once Shadows had to take that extra stop. I know it's not going to be 40 seconds, but...
He had 8 seconds when he got in, Chris. So... Did you saw how long the pit took? Precise. He's got about 31 seconds then. About.
Yeah, I would say it's about that, because we have nearly 20 seconds on this one. So 17 seconds on this lap, but it's going to be obviously the other 20 seconds we added to this lap kind of thing. Let's get my second drink.
Let's see. P4, will he, he's also everything on the freshies, so can he make it hard on Mr. The Stick, Chris? Because that could be interesting at the end. I mean, we can see the Americans got a better tire wear, more equal, let me put it like that.
Yeah, and Chris didn't fill up as well. There was that little nuts cock he left off at the end. So
P4 did. He's got not much more fuel, but
he has done more laps than Chris as well, though. So
yeah,
it will be interesting. Can he push harder for this stint? But will the tyres last to be pushed harder?
Slowly he's gaining so far, Mr. R van de W. R van de W. R van de W.
They've only got 7 seconds behind him between CHG and Mike as well, but it does seem to have the pace to pull away from Mike. Well, there again, he's in the 43s as well, so I think Chris will pull away from Vertov now.
Well, he's got his screen time now at the moment, Mr. Stick, because it looks like he's on it.
Yeah, will we get a 41 out of him? We've been very close so far. But we only seem to see 41s in this lobby from the top. Oh no, we have got some from Shadow now. Lap 34.
Lap 34 Shadow.
With a 141.7. On the side of his car it says chronic pain awareness. I'm fully aware of chronic pain. I have it in my ears quite regular.
Even if he's not in your ears, he's paying pain.
Yeah, it's on my eyes with his visually abusive texts. And the nudes he always sends me.
Oh, he's sending you nudes?
Yeah, sometimes.
We need to talk, Paul. I haven't had that pleasure yet. So, but other stupid question, Pony. Who is Shadow? I don't have a Shadow in my list.
Number 2, P2.
P2, Mr. Vollebrecht.
Yeah, Shadow.
Oh, Shadow. Oh, yeah, that well, obvious, yeah, Mr. Shadow. They all got a Shadow.
If you change the other names, then it comes up with Shadow, which is far easier to say than them. That sounded like just a mouthful of consonants he just spat at me.
So, what else is new? Yeah, now I know that you have the other names on, then I don't have to look for names that are not here. I was like, Shadow? Who is Shadow? Am I missing people?
I'll tell you what I'll do in future, I will say the position and then the name.
Yeah, do that. Oh, we've got P2, P6 in near him, and P9, there's a whole lot. Let's go to P9, what's happening there?
Well, we've got PT and Killer in the pit, so we'll be able to make a little bit of time back now.
I think Milo outbraked himself, or was close with, I think it was, is Neo faster in front of him. Let's go to P6. Yes,
is there a penalty
Neo
for
faster.
PT Killer as well? Because he's in the pits, not moving.
PT Killer? Ooh.
P8.
Yes. So, anybody on stream can tell us what Mr. Kill-Off has done? Did he kill the monkey or not?
Or did he just need the toilet? I don't know. It's a mystery. We'll keep our eyes on that. But that gap coming down between P8 and P9, this could be extra points.
Let's see. P9, Milo. So if you're on stream, Milo, go. I've got a penalty in front of you. Here's your chance. Get it for your team. Oh! Just a bit over the curbs, maybe a bit too wide. Oh yes, half a second penalty. Last curb a bit too far over it.
Now perhaps Miller is going for so you can have the most penalties. He's definitely winning at the moment with 5 minutes. Oh, Shadow a little bit wide there.
Let's see, Shadow.
That's P2.
Yes, I'm on P2. I know now. I had the update. Chronic pain awareness. Yes. Oh, sorry, David, for the bearer of bad news, but I read now that they heard she had a date, and it looks like your history. So, on to the race. Mr. Shadow.
In P2, 46 seconds in front of Syke and 38 seconds behind to the Stig, so he's walking in the sunshine at the minute. He has got comfort behind, and he can push on to the front, but
I have P1
pointless.
on screen. Do your best, Pony. Come on.
I'm watching him too at the moment, so yes, the curse is strong with me. I'm feeling it building, but I don't know whether it's the force or whatever these aliens carry, but don't seem to work. We tried it many a times with Matteo as well, and it never worked. But
oh, even with Matteo. Oh well, that's not good. Then the force is strong, and if you survive that,
yeah, it doesn't seem to work on the aliens. As soon as you go to a human, they're off.
Yeah. They're not even calling the mothership. They're like, okay, bye-bye.
And we got Adam saying that Tyke has lapped up to P5.
Yes. 46 seconds and still growing. So let's see, Mr. Shadow.
We do know in the second, or the second half of this last 3 stints, the humans do take the wheels of the P1 machine.
Who knows?
So this is far from over yet, guys. We are only, what? How far in?
42 of 71.
Of this stint, and then we still have another 8 hours to go, isn't it?
Yes. Still 3 stints after this, so you don't have to be bored. So, the stick is, I think it's all so far all going to plan. Still 37 seconds to P2, the shadow.
Yeah, that got come down a little bit.
Yeah.
We're still not quite managing to get in the 41s, but he's had a 42.0 now and a 42.1 last time around. And he's on a PB with a 128 thousandths of a second up, which will put him in a 41 if he keeps it all together. Come on, Chris, give us a 41. Give us a 41.
Yeah, let's stick with Chris, see if he can, if you hear us, give us a flash. And if not, if you can hear us and just think, yeah, fuck you, well, then do that.
Yeah, he probably won't give us a flash when he's trying to set his fastest lap of the race. And I don't blame him, I wouldn't even be listening to the stupid pony and the wizard at the moment. Just ignore him.
Yes.
And he's lost all that time now, probably because he's listening to us waffle crap. Because he does normally have the stream up.
Adam Wareham is on the stream. 42.0 was my personal ever best. Then these guys go like a second faster. How to break a THG heart.
I know the feeling, mate. Yeah.
To be honest, Adam, to make you a little bit more positive, I like the 420 in my view, what I see here on screen. 420 is always good.
Yes, it is a good time. It seems to be the time. I know how quick a lot of these guys are, and a majority of them, apart from Tyke, are in the 42, so...
I have one smoking. 420.
Ah, yeah, I'm with you.
Good morning. So, let's continue.
Yeah, David saying these people aren't from this planet, but then this is coming from somebody who spends his time going sideways everywhere.
Between planets.
Yeah, the king of drift, the drift alien. Chris again, up on his best time.
Maybe that was the problem. You're going too much sideways, had the window open. Yeah, there goes your girlfriend. Bye-bye. Jefferson Racing. He's only charged €50 each hour for people interested. Well, it depends what you want to do. I think you can manage half an hour with me. But I'm not talking about racing then. So,
yeah,
let's see.
I don't charge anything. I have to pay them.
Back to the race.
No matter what it is, if it's racing lessons or anything sexual, I still have to pay them.
And even then, after the payment, it's disappointing.
Yeah, I pay them and they still want a refund.
So, Killer Alpha is back on track again. Woohoo!
Vegan stage. No answer your OnlyFans here, Jefferson.
We're only fans here, nothing else.
Oh, come on, Chris. A 42.046. Come on. Just want 141. Come on, mate. Well, we also don't want to ruin your tyres.
50 euro
But yeah, we do.
hour
41.
for racing your car. Well, we are with Taika at the moment, not with Chris anymore, because he blew it, his chance for the 41 live on stream.
Yeah, because he's 1/10 down this time. I think his tyres may be a little bit too gone to get the 41 for him, but we'll pop back later when he's used a little bit more fuel and see what we can get out of him.
But it's gonna get interesting because I see that P1 Taika is starting to go into his pit stop.
Yeah, that left front looking a little bit demolished.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised with the pace he has been running that his tyres have worn down quicker than anybody else's. Obviously, speed does use more rubber.
So, 48 seconds. We've got P2, Mr. Shadow, Mr. Vollebrecht for the people that are looking. Ooh, braked himself a little bit.
Okay, so it does appear that PTE Killer did have a 5-minute penalty as well, because lap 36-37, there's nearly 5 minutes there. Well, there will be 5 minutes including the in bit of the lap.
Who is getting that penalty, you said?
P9, PTE Killer Rafe.
Let's see. Again? Or?
No, from when he was sat before, it is a 5-minute job again. So obviously the same fate as Mila.
Yes, 10-second gap between him and P1. 10-minute gap. 10 seconds.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, if it was 10 seconds? Especially after a 5-minute penalty, you would have been on it.
And over it. 5-minute penalty and then 10 seconds behind. How the... So, let's see, Mile, 7 minutes between him and P1. Then we have P7, South African guy. Mr. Muller GT. 2 minutes, almost 3.
We have RTO Alex joined us saying to go Neo faster. Neo faster, he's having a good second stint here. He's made his way up to 6.
So if you're listening, Neo, they're saying that you have to go faster. You're too slow.
But yeah, nice consistent in the 42s for a majority of it. The odd 43, but back in the 42s here.
Yes, not bad.
He will be on the two-stopper because his fuel looking pretty low. And tyres
he is gaining
well over halfway.
Neo is gaining on Mr. Vollebrecht. Look at it, he's on his ass. But I saw that the shadow... he is in trouble. He is wiggly, outbraking himself. He's flashing on fuel.
Yeah, his tyres look good.
Well, I just wanted to say, but if you look at his tyres for an American car, well, let's be honest, we all were used that the American cars are fast, but they're a bit twitchy, and your rear tyres are going to hell in no time.
But again, we did see evidence. Was it with Shadow we saw the traction control?
It's brilliant.
That will save your rears. Let's have a look. I'll stay with him again, see if it was him that we saw the traction control on, or was it the RTR guys? I'm not sure, but I do remember seeing it on one of the Vipers.
I'm now on Mr. Shadow, see what he's doing. I think he needs to go in.
Yeah, no traction control on that.
Mr. Adam Wareham is, these people are that fast and have girlfriends. Yeah, I can manage that. No, I can relate to that.
Yeah, I've got a wife, but I'm not very fast, so...
But, well...
That's 50%, me!
If you answer, Adam, we're not looking at people, we're looking at aliens that are pretending to be people.
Yeah, they just abducted the girlfriends and then probed them.
He is not going in, he is continuing, Mr. Shadow. P6, Neo faster.
Neo faster, a little bit wide there, that puts Miller on.
Yeah, and Milo will unlap himself. Of course, no, he's not giving it. I have a fat ass.
Oh, and he's deep. He's off again. Neo faster. That's what's telling him to go faster. He's gone too much faster.
Neo, faster. Neo. Oh, wrong spell. Sorry.
Yeah,
Let's go to
miscast. He
someone
missed
else.
his target.
Let's go to someone else. Let's see, Mr. THG Mike. We haven't been talking much about him.
Yeah, good
What
luck
can
on
we
lap
say about
38
him?
with his 42.80, so he did improve his pace there. A little bit random between laps 43 and 44 with 45s and
I
44s
see,
accordingly.
Taika is in, 49 seconds lead. So, let's see P2, where is he? He should be
P2
coming in
should
also.
be coming in as well, yeah.
Where is the stick? 43 seconds behind that, so that's gonna be interesting.
I think he's still got enough meat on his tyres to be a threat here, Stig, to close that even more.
I think he will be going to the end.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about it. We have pit out entry. Taika is now coming out. If Shadow is coming in, his Shadow is coming in, yes. So, Stig, 33.9 seconds behind P2.
And he has made up a few seconds already, because that was
In
39, wasn't it?
Should be around 8 seconds or so. Well, I think he's coming in closer.
I think so, because I'm sure he's made up about 6 seconds in the last few
Yeah, I
laps.
think he should be, if I'm correct, but I'm blunt, so I have an excuse, around 6-7 seconds, maybe a bit less.
Another low 142 from the Stig, and he has gone up to second, it says, but no, Shadow.
I'm at the edge of my seat, to be honest.
This is going to be close on pit exit.
I have to use a spell against it and let Müller catch. Spell. Cast. 6 seconds, 6.2.
Pushing hard there, the Stig getting a little bit of a wiggle on.
So, but how is Mr. Shadow, aka T. Vollebrecht? How is he on his first lap? Will be he pushing, warm them up correctly? And he's out, yeah, P1 Taika, 51.4 seconds.
So the gap actually grew in the pits.
Jesus Christ.
He's even faster in the pits. That's not fair.
I think I know where his mothership is.
In the pits.
Yeah. How? What?
Hyperdrive engaged.
There isn't a spell against that.
Oh, we got Randy Moore.
Chris lost 17 seconds in his last lap to the pit.
Yeah, it's a P1.
Well, yeah, but the race where we were looking at, to P2, is where he's at. He won 2 seconds.
Yeah, and Chris
Before
did
the pit
take
stop.
on nearly a full tank of fuel. The others have only taken on small amounts just to get him through the last 20 laps now. Chris Ravat's taken on nearly double that.
Well, like Randy's saying on the stream, his last round was a 2-minute round. And I think that was lap 49, and in lap 49 I don't see nothing. It's dot.
That would have been before that, it would have been lap
Slash,
35, 36. That one with dot, and I don't know what that is.
Well, I have that on lap 49. Ah, whatever.
Yeah, same.
Back to
Same
the
idea.
race. He's got 6.5 seconds, and it's closing slowly. Staying consistent, so we keep an eye on that. Lap 49 of 71, guys.
That's gone down pretty quick, to be honest.
Yes, we have P4 Racing Artois RVDW. Don't we have a better name for him, Mr. Pony? I'm P4.
P4, Veertoff.
The Deerdorf.
Veertoff. That's how I'm saying it anyway. It's RWEERTHOF.
Oh yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's use that
Veertoff.
one.
That's what I'm calling him anyway.
It's weird as
Let's call him Dave.
Dave. Yes. Hello, Dave.
P4 Dave is doing really well in P4. Go Dave, go Dave, go Dave. 1965, do you think that's his birth year? That makes him a lot older than me. 11 years, if that's the case. Go on, son, if that's...
Well, continue to P5. Let's see. Mr. THG Mike in the jack.
THC would be better. Lots of it.
Well, maybe this is the modern one. We don't know what effect this had.
Now, can I just say good afternoon, Randy?
So, let's see. P6. The South African guy cruising around in his jack. Also THG. And let's
THG Mike in the Z-Pits.
The Z-Pits. Let's see, Mr. Neo Faster. Oh, he's on fresh tires. Oh, fresh-ish. Dave is better. Oh, P4 is René. Thank you, Steph. No, Dave is better.
Good job, Dave.
Go, Dave. So.
Thank you, Randy. It's glad to hear me and you back together this week. Like
Yes.
old times.
That's the kop.
I'm sure we have commentated on many and many of Randy's races back at the old
yeah.
GTRT Nemesis days.
There was a time I called him Randy No More because he was way too fast.
Yes, again, with the aliens, with himself, Matteo and Borco, and
Yes.
Most Wanted, them guys, yeah. They were some good races to watch. Right, 2 seconds, Duke. We'll be straight back.
Yes.
And then I will be getting ready for my stream as well, so I'll still be here, but
You do that.
flicking buttons and stuff.
Meanwhile, I will commentate about the Chris is gaining 5.3 seconds. He's on like Donkey Kong. Let's see, Mr. Volleprecht. Because his last stint he was a bit unbricking himself here and there. Is he still doing that? Or has he found his calm spot? And can he get the speed? Because the last one that we look at, Mr. Tyke, 53 seconds. Let's go back in lap 71. I don't think this guy will make any mistake. He's running purples. Well, we'll see that in screen. Or should we stay with him? Yeah, okay. His last and final lap for this race. More than enough. Can't spell him, can't curse him. Where's the fun in that? There isn't. Point 1, 2, 3 in the clippers. Getting into the last sector. Flying through here. 0.148 faster. So, do you guys know on stream if this guy is possible of doing a 140? It just sharpened the time to 141.425. 4/10 of a second. Is that too much to ask of this guy? But like I said, one lap, last lap, he improved himself again. So, let's see, Mr. Shadow, P2, flying, going. Is he nervous? Knowing stick coming slowly on P3. Kilbeer is saying he didn't saw 140 on tight yet, so that yet makes it possible, you should say, or not? Yeah, let's give him the pressure. Do it. Let's see, the stick within 5 seconds, still closing fast now. Can he make it? He's on podium. Can he make it to the P2? Kilbeer says it is possible, but I don't think we're gonna risk it. No, but it's a nice challenge, let's be honest. Let's give him some pressure, he's got enough lead. .8 seconds. Mr. Stick, Chris. Let's see. P4, René, Dave. Oh, Jefferson is making it interesting. If someone drives a 140, I will give them my 50 euros. So, it's on. The bet is down. So, but Jefferson, is that for the entire 12 hours or only this race? I say for the entire race. The complete 12 hours. 140. So, Mike, P5. 40 seconds behind René, the entire race. So, well, you hear it guys, it's on. 140, the magic number. Are there guys, so if we're now, if we have a magic number so to speak, are there guys in the likes of Mr. Tight that can do that? Question of the day. Can we take a look at Mr. Neofester? Sure, we can put the pressure on. Where is he? P7. There he is. Looking good. Tire's not too bad. He's got enough fuel. So for our other guys racing, Monkey Base is saying practice lobby for the evening stint is up. Nice livery, by the way. Only green. Nothing else.
I've actually had to open a window. It's gone really nice outside.
Well, I've got the back door open and, well, it's not too bad. No sun or something like that, but...
Oh, we have plenty of sunshine and it does feel like spring today at last.
So, at the moment I'm with Mr. Neofester.
Let's have a look at Neo, shall we? On the RTO, boys?
RTO, yeah, I just want to say RTO. Ah, the Friesland.
What?
Well, I heard you talking about Friesland, you said. I thought it was this team, but I could be wrong. So we have, you have heard about the magic number, Mr. Pony?
What, 3?
No, the 140. There's a bet going around now. Well, not a bet. For apparently the 50 euros for the one guy that puts in the 140. Well, he's got.
Jefferson.
He got 50 euros then. So the pressure is on.
And Tark has improved again with a 141.4.
Yep. That was his last lap on screen. He's not getting any more airtime anymore. Yeah, only the finish. So.
How close is he to the...
Let's see.
56, another 14 laps. For the lead guy.
René, P2. Followed by the stick, 5.7 seconds.
Isn't René P4? Isn't that Vertov?
Yeah, that's Dave P4. René.
Yeah. There he is, 21 seconds now behind the stick. Stick really making hay while the sun shines. That gap down to 5.7 seconds in front of him.
Yeah, it dropped down again a bit.
But either way, he's leaving it in a good position to hand over.
There's still all to play for. But let's see, Mr. René, his tires. Front left halfway gone already. Let's see, the stick. Another halfway. Right rear is a bit further down the drain.
I think the stick will be handed over to SOE Kevin. Maybe it was Francesco that ran the first stint.
Of course, you have the next lobby. Yeah, nice. So we can have some inside information.
Yes, I will be joining that shortly. Not just yet. I will stay with you for as long as I can, buddy, before I go and jump into the other lobby. But we have still got another 13 laps.
You do that.
So I will give it another 5, 6, 7 laps before I jump in, and then I can give you the handover information while I follow it on the screen.
I see that stick is 6 seconds now.
Yeah, Shadow finding his pace now.
But
and
he is in traffic, and yeah, he's got one in front, one behind.
And that 54 and 55, Shadow was in the 41s again, 41.8s both time round.
Let's see, can he keep it up? One in traffic, 142s.
Now fast to bring in the gap down to Mr. Muller GT slightly, and he's on a personal best lap again.
Yes, well, give him some airtime again on request. There he is. Mr. Neo faster. On P7. Oh, 2 tenths on his own best. Going for it.
Yes, I'm sure he's getting plenty of encouragement off his teammates there. And he's still up on his personal best.
He's on it.
Yeah, that gap coming down quite quickly because Mr. Muller is stuck in a bit of traffic at the moment because he has got the stick and wheel all around him. Almost there in Neo, see what lap time he does. Yeah, good lap time there, 142 dead. That's a big improvement.
Yes.
So he's definitely got some pace. That gap down to 9.5 seconds now. He's absolutely smashing it.
And it's good. Well, let's see. He's P7, P6. Is he in traffic? Yes,
yeah,
he's in
Miller
the
and Stig, but it's not bad traffic to be in.
No, but it is traffic. But Chris is overall, he didn't overtook it, but passed Muller, so he can get his ease back and continue. But will he try to unlap himself with Muller? Let's see how is he going?
8.5 seconds now. He's took 2 seconds out of Muller in the last 2 laps.
Yes. And let's see, Leo Faster. Can he close that gap to Muller? Oh yes, he is. Bit by bit. Yeah, he's on. He has warmed up.
Right at the end, yeah.
Well, right
Still
at the
a few
end.
laps to go. There's 13 laps to go for him
Yes.
still. But I will take a quick look at the lead, see how many we've got down to the last 10 laps nearly. 11 in total for the leader, but he's still in the 41s, just consistently smashing them out. I've got to say, it is impressive from tight.
So let's, in the meanwhile, let's take a look at the killer after 10 minutes. Yeah, they need a secret weapon also, I think.
Yes, they need a Time Lord in the ranks like some of these teams definitely have.
Sticky fingers and bad traffic, yes.
But why are they sticky? That's the question. Is it anything to do with David De Vitter's girlfriend?
I don't know. You're getting pictures of Chronic, so maybe you can see some evidence. Is there a blower? Is his girlfriend maybe in the background? So
It's
let's
a
go
possibility. It's either that or some kind of blimp.
Let's go up the grid. P8, Mile. 7 minutes against P1.
Yeah. He's right on the back of Muller at the moment. Muller
Yes.
a couple of laps up on him.
I have
Or is
the
it
feeling that he is just staying there, tucked in.
with a half a second
Ooh.
penalty now for Miller as well.
Back
Oh, he's
to Neo
just
Faster.
nice day, is it?
V7. Again a 142.1, so he's found his pace. 5 seconds gap to Mr. Nolan. 6.
Well, it was 10 seconds, and that was just over 3 laps ago.
Yes.
It's Mr. Muller doing 44s and 45s at the moment.
He's now 4.9, so Mr. Neo Faster is gaining fast.
This looks like you're going to have a nice little battle in a couple of laps.
Yeah.
And you wait, you'll get there, and they'll start to battle, and I'll have to leave.
I don't know if Muller is looking at the grid order on his left, if he's got that on screen, because he's got, oh, Milo, oh no, he's not. I thought he was attacking him, but what is he doing? Is he tucking in, staying behind him? But anyway, if Muller is keeping him Milo behind him and thinking he's like, oh well, he's not going to attack me, we can drive nice and easily, then he will get a surprise in a few laps then, because there is Mr. Neo Faster then. Toot toot, hello.
Now 4.6 seconds behind. He's coming.
4.5.
Miller taking the high line there. Is he going to unlap himself? No, he's just using the draft and staying there. I think this is probably costing Miller at the moment, because Muller seems to have lost a little bit of pace.
Yeah, well, that's what I was...
I think that's going to be another penalty there for Miller. Or did he get away with that one?
THG, the humble guys.
No, he did get away with that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where that line is and that penalty comes, because it didn't look as far across it last lap. I wonder if it was in the middle bit of curve in there, whether he took it a little bit tight. I think he's looking, he's going to make, no, still staying behind, thinking better of it.
Oh,
And his tyres are so good, and Muller's are gone.
Well, like I said, you can go in this Gran Turismo, you can go a long way on worn tyres.
Yeah, and I suppose it's one of them things, unlapping yourself, it's not on a move as such, is it? So you cause any slight problems, he's going to be in more trouble probably.
Yeah.
And we know there's certainly no favouritism here. Who was the first one slapped with the 5-minute penalty? But I really do think he needs to get past.
Yeah, he is. He's got too much spaces where he can look and be a good threat. He would be fast going unlap yourself.
Well, we can see there he can run in the 42s. At the moment, he's running in between 43s and 45s. But this is bringing Neo faster.
And
He's down to 2.7
inside.
seconds. .4 seconds now, 2.3.
So let's see. Mr. Neo, where is he? There he is.
2.2 seconds behind, that's where he is. And with that half a second as well he'll have between himself and Mila, that's going to bring the draft closer even quicker.
Got them inside. It looks like he's got his balance, his calm, his ease. The car looks very relaxed.
Yeah, he's definitely found a rhythm now, hasn't he?
Yes.
Let's
He is
hopefully we
one
don't
with the
curse
car.
him now, because we do want to see this battle.
I don't think he is, well, I hope he's not allergic to it, let's be honest. Because he's on his game at the moment. Nice relaxed steering, throttling.
And Mila does make the move and get past Muller and unlaps himself.
He's making himself
one of the laps.
ready. Oh, that's a good one.
Neo
There he
right on the
is.
back of him now,
Yes.
half a second.
Getting ready for a fight. I think he's faster there than he's fought. We also think that.
He will be feeling that slipstream quite strong now.
Under half a second now.
I think by the time we
that's
get to
alright.
the chicane, he will be within a couple of tenths.
And there he is. On the bum.
And as predicted, a couple of tenths. And the better exit with Neo's
So,
better tyres. Is he
yes.
gonna? He's riding the toe here.
Who will it be? Not
Is there
left.
anything Mr. Muller can do for the THG Americas team?
He's got his nose.
Just nipping in and out of that draft. Can he get the
On the
moves done on the
outside.
brakes? No, thinks better of it. Muller going very late on the brakes and keeping it with them worn tyres. But I think Neo will have the exit here.
I think he's waiting. He's trying. I think he's just keeps
Well, he
his
knows
nose
he's
there
got
and
time.
waiting for a
Yeah.
mistake. Best attack you can do. Make somebody nervous.
Also, he can sit there for a bit now. He's done the work, hasn't he? Save a little bit of tyre. Make sure he's got plenty for the end of the race.
Oh,
And Muller runs
Muller,
deep there,
upgrade
and Neo
yourself.
thinks
Little
I'll have a bit of
tap.
that.
On the inside. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. That's the mistake he was waiting for.
Yeah, he just needs to make a bit of room here on the brake and exit of this corner. If not, Muller will be
Yes.
straight back at him.
Oh, it looks
With
like
the drop of Muller
no,
gets it all a bit
no.
loose. That's all going to play into
Muller.
Neo's hand, but it ruins our racing.
Yeah, I
Damn
think,
you, Muller! But no, good racing there from
Good
Neo, and he's up
racing.
to 6 now.
Neo's running away right away. Yeah, his tires are a lot better. Look at Muller's tires. Is it just about
Then Muller.
20% left front? Neo, halfway. Yeah, he's got this one.
Let's see if he can make any dent into THG Mike's time for the THG Netherlands guys. Gap seems to be staying around the same, though they're doing pretty similar lap times, they're both in the 42s. But I think he will take a little bit out of him for the handover.
Let's take a look. P1. Yeah, that was nice. P2. René. Was followed 7 seconds by the stick. Still there. Second place. Yeah, had a good race so far. Let's see what this did. 7 laps and look at his rear tires. All the guys around him. Mr. Volleprecht. Tires are halfway, front and rear. Stick, yeah. I don't think How are the race tires? Ooh.
Let's have a look, shall we?
I don't think he will be a threat.
There isn't any.
Chris.
There isn't any.
No. So he doesn't have to be too much worried about P4 behind him, Chris. He's in the same boat.
Yeah, Chris Bushard this has got through his tyres a little quicker than the first.
Yeah,
Let's hope he hasn't got through his fuel any quicker, because he did have a little bit less in and he was flashing when he went in last time. But with that gap behind him, I think he can take it a bit easy and do a little bit more short shifting. And yeah, there we go.
From this point on, he must secure his P3 because Mr. Volleprecht got way better tires. That's not an option P2 anymore. But P4, well, oh, that front left.
Yeah, that's took a bit of a battering, hasn't it? But his rears look considerably better than Chris's in P3.
Yeah.
It's but they're both in a similar situation with the fuel as well. They're both going to be quite tight. But with only 5 laps left to go and 4 laps for the leader, I'm going to have to think about leaving this lobby and joining the other.
Yes, we will keep in touch about the switcheroo. Woohoo!
Yes, I'll still stay in the chat, obviously, on this stream. The chat will be the same as in the second stream, so... And I will also put the link up here when it's available, so... I'll keep an eye on the stream.
If the last one is finishing here, we can all go to Pony stream, or earlier, whatever you want. But that's the place to be after this one, Mr. Ponyboy.
So, yes, I will catch up with you in a second.
So, meanwhile, we've got Mr. René, P4, P5, Mr. THG Mike. Oh, he looks very good on tires. 6 laps left for him. Let's see, for safety, P1. Which lap is he? Lap 66. So, lap 67 to be honest. 4 more laps including this one. But that's enough said, he's got 59.7 seconds lead. Mr. Dyke in the jack in West. Leads us to P2. Just cruising there. Not doing much. Yeah, those top 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, been good pace for them, all on the same lap as well, up down to P4, isn't it? Still about 1:40 between, so it's got to be getting close now to P4 being lapped.
Well, if you don't count P1, because he is now on 59.9 and it's growing still fast. Let's take a look at P4 is 1:37. And Stick, yeah, 1:07. P3, so the top 3 are just over a minute from each other.
Oh, and the guys from this now just coming round to get into their pits. They've just done their formation lap, I believe.
So they're getting ready.
I'll just set the stream up.
Just like Chronic says, thank you. End of lap 7, there we're coming in here. So lap 71 doesn't count. Means Taika is in lap 68. So we're getting there. And Tyke is the Jack. Who is his teammate, Pony?
Who's that, mate?
From P1, Mr. Tyke. The Jack.
It is. Hold on a sec, because I was just setting up the stream. 2 seconds.
I have him. If you don't, I don't know if you're watching the stream. I have him on.
It's see you at the finish.
See you at the finish. Yeah, that they're all going to the finish. No, I know what you mean. Who you mean? See you at the finish. Yes. See
you at finish. Yes. I've raced with him plenty of times as well, so I know he's no slouch.
Nope. And then on P2 is Vollebrecht in the Viper.
2 seconds, mate. I'm just setting up the stream, so I will be with you.
You do your
just doing the title and stuff, and then I can flick through anything you want.
I'm trying just to talk things through. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to talk. I just can't actually look at it.
I know. Pony on Twitch. Are you on Twitch, Pony?
No, I'm not. I will be on Facebook, YouTube again. Sorry.
He's YouTuber like me, David. We're both the two twats on that. Welcome to the
really
Twat and Twat show.
Should get us Twitch account, but yeah, I will sort it at some point. But yes, Free is now live also.
So for the
you
guys
don't really want to be watching it yet.
Pony is live. The stick P3, P4.
Right, so you wanted to know who was driving for? It's Flores.
Flores for the Viper.
Yes, in P2. So this is going to be very interesting towards the front.
I'm now looking at. He's in Mr. Vollebrecht, lap 68, flashing. P3, the stick.
And he will be handing it over to Lucky Chicho.
Lucky Chicho.
Let me just share this link on your page as well.
Nice. So we have P4, René, aka Dave, in the Viper, ready to race. Who will be waiting for him?
Who's that, sorry?
P4 Tyke, but P4, Mr. René has got Tyke in on his ass.
Yeah, he's handing it over to Bertus, Mr. B Racing.
Bertus. Sorry. P5, we
Perfectly
have
fine.
THG Mike.
P5, and that'll be the THG guys, won't it?
He's got the Jack.
It's the THG Dutch, isn't it? So that will be... I don't know, they're both THG guys, seem to be American in this stint.
I will be, let's take a look. Tyke, lap 70. He is in his last lap, Pony. I will keep my eye on Tyke. And going down the order of finish. We're in the last lap of the second stint.
I am with finish at the moment, so we will see him starting his stint very soon.
Hours of Wes. So for the guys on stream, get ready to do the switcheroo. He is on it, Mr. Tyke. Yeah, he's got over a minute on P2. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, some serious space there by...
Yeah, it's coming through the chicanes. In the banking.
For the final time.
Yes.
Then he can go and get himself a well-earned coffee.
Going for the last corner, if you can call it. He's coming in. Yes, P2. Mr. Vollebrecht.
So we know I'll be a few seconds behind. He can tell me when he comes to a dead standstill, and we should be seeing you at the finish leave the pits.
I will keep my eye on Tyke, yes, for the complete dead standstill. And there he is, bam.
And we are away. It looks like a perfect swap there.
I'm going to put your stream on.
And there we go.
So.
See you at finish. He's away. And out the pits. Who is next in? That'll be for Floris. P2 is just rounding the last bank in now. Really interesting to see this gap. And what Floris can do about it. But he has got 2 hours to work his magic.
And he's got a minute to warm up. And he's in the pits, waiting for the stand up. Dead stop. P2, Vollebrecht is in. I see Stick is in and Vollebrecht has got his dead stop, yes. Let's see, next on the list, the Stick. And he is on the dead stop.
Floris is away.
Stick. So we're on Mr. René, aka Dave.
Ciccio is away.
In the last sector. Entering the pit stop now.
I'm just going to swap streams on my...
Oh, this is exciting to do. Bloody hell.
It's weird, isn't it, as well, between the two?
Wow.
Two of the streams.
Oh, look at this Mr. René, his left front. He's got no tires. Jeez, what? That's a rim.
I can't look at it.
It's a dead stop. Okay, P5, THG Mike, 65.
We're away. Let's have a look where the gaps are going to start to come into play now. It will take a while for us all to catch up on the timings. Oh, but we have see the finishes come out just behind Bertus in 5th. What shouldn't Bertus be 4th?
Oh, Mike is in P5.
Oh, Bertus getting very close to the back of. See you at the finish there.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I was looking at your. And a dead stop from Mike now, yes. P6.
For the...
Neo faster. Sorry.
And he handed over to Cesura.
Entering the pit stop now.
Cesaru, sorry.
Cesaru. We will find something later.
Someone will have to remind me. I will have a look in a minute as well. Which one's the Dutch and which one's the American team? Because they're both in the American team. Liveries now being driven by Americans.
Oh dear.
So, and Cesaru's off. He's off big time. Off.
We got a dead stop from, yes, Neo Faster. We've got Muller coming in. P7, Muller GT, the South African guy.
He has just managed to get away with front aero damage then. I thought that was going to be everything.
Next on the list, the Belgian guy.
Who's that? Yeah.
Meile, 84, P8.
That's RTO Nara's out at the pits.
Entering the last sector. Oh, not yet. The 4 last sector. Oh, and he's in lap 68 still. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a long wait.
Yeah, it's going to be a while yet for the last guys. Obviously, they did have a 5-minute penalty to overcome. Plus, they would have been behind anyway, because I know Kiki had a bit of a bad stint as well. Had a couple of moments in the first stint.
So, for the guys watching my stream, I'm keeping it on Meile now for a few minutes, few laps, 2 laps.
And I'm going to start seeing these gaps coming in now. See what the finish has got. Like it says, a 1-minute lead to Floris. Exactly.
Yes. Cesaric was the one who crashed, right, Pony, or not?
Yes, mate, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Cesaru had a big moment on his outlap. I don't know if he changed his tyres or whether it was cold tyres or whether it was just nerves. But yeah, just on the power a little bit too early and on the grass, and into the barrier.
Oh, that's weird. I wanted to explain it also, but that's not needed. We are on the same stream. Well, different stream, but same chat. Well, whatever. Come on, Mile. Oh, this is exciting now. Jesus, I can't sit still. Bloody hell. I'm not doing anything. Mario says, hello team Gtsv, go for it.
Yeah, lucky Ciccio, he is 8 seconds behind Floris at the moment.
Oh, Mile is pushing it. In both steer. Lap 69 is, he's almost entering his last lap. Adam is firing his pit team. Yeah, do it now. Right away. Do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with some of the timings here. THG Method is saying it's in 4th now, but I don't think that should be the case. I'm pretty sure it should be Bertus because he was out the pits later. So yeah, I'm not quite sure because it's only something happened at the beginning by the look of it, because lap 1 was... Ooh, can somebody tell me what's going on with THG Method? He seems to have done an extra lap to everybody else. He did his opening lap. He didn't pit. So he was already a lap in front of everybody. So the order is going to be out slightly, so we will take THG Method out the equation for now. I'm pretty sure that is the case.
Method did 2 laps, they think. So
yes,
we'll
I'm
keep an eye
sure
on that,
something.
yes.
He's probably going to have to take a penalty at his pit stop or something. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sure there will be something sorted to get that back into order somehow.
Meanwhile, we've got Mile in the second part of the last lap. He's in lap 70.
He will be handing over to Adanska, who is still sitting there, probably getting all the more nervous, being made to wait that little extra longer.
Hearing the other cars come by, seeing them going.
And last but not least, we'll be handing over to Sven in the Corvette. So let's hope no more massive penalties for these guys and they can just get on and enjoy the rest of their race. Meanwhile, see you at the finish now has actually pulled away a little bit from Floris. Floris was bringing that gap down, but it's now 1 minute and 1 second. Floris though with a bad lap on lap 3. I'm not sure what happened there with a 1:43.8. Must have had a bit of a moment.
Mile, last sector.
Yeah, lucky Ciccio has brought the gap down now to 7.2 seconds after Floris' moment. A good lap there from lap 3 from Lucky with the 42.4. And then we will skip past Method for the moment. He was 9 people.
Coming in, waiting for the dead stop. Mile, 84.
Cesaru's in to get his damage fix. The aero obviously costed him too much. It is a long way to go if you weren't planning on doing a long stint.
I think I will keep my stream. Oh, and there's the dead stop. Yes, Mile is stopped.
Adanska changing his tyres.
I will leave my stream up and running. Why not? We have last lap 69. Killer Alpha.
And Adanska has come out with Cesaru right behind him after his stop. Obviously, he is a lap or so down.
So far, the guy that doesn't need our spells and stuff like that. The commentator's curse.
Absolutely not. We'll still give him a little bit of airtime, but then we'll flip back to the front, shall we? As we're still waiting for Sven to come out the pits, but I don't think it'll be too long now, another minute or so. See where the finish has again extended his lead by another second to 1 minute and 2 seconds. And the gap coming down, Lucky bringing that gap down to under 7 seconds now. But Floris a 10th under his best lap. Sure, probably just a little bit of nerves. A little bit of finding the sweet spot.
And I can imagine it's not easy if you are if you had to wait in the pit. Here other guys come by. So Mr. Killer Alpha in his last lap.
Flores at the moment seems finding his pace. Lucky looking quick and improves again with the 1:42.3. Method still out of place there in fourth. Not quite sure where that'll work out. He will be obviously one lap down, which is about 1 minute 40 odd.
About this.
So I think that'll drop him down to 7th. Yeah, be about 7th. Possibly 8th. But I'm sure that something will be sorted. Good afternoon, Mario. Welcome to the stream, buddy. And
Good
Kiki,
day.
yep, sorry for reminding you, mate, but just filling in the others that I haven't seen in the first stint. Sorry to bring it up, bud. But Cesaro actually a lot quicker now he's got his damage fixed.
Killer Alpha. Halfway. He's almost there, guys.
Yep, Sven can almost get ready to go. At the front now, see you at finish. 1:42.2, best lap on lap 4. And he's the fastest lap of the race so far in this stint, obviously. As we were down well into the low 41s. I think somebody said that, was there a 40 in the first one? I don't think so, was it? I don't know if it was, it would have been Jefferson.
And he is in. Going for the dead stop.
That's why I get to see the vet on the road, then everybody is out of the pits and no more of this switcherooing. And yeah, you can either come and join me or have a break or do whatever you like, Mr. Sleeve.
I will join you right away. And there's the dead stop. There he is. So the guys can do their finish here. I will be that polite to let them finish the race, get their monies.
And is he going to improve on the 42? He was purples. We'll see you at finish.
So I will send him a message. Oh, I can't.
No, he has lost a little bit of time, but does stay in the low 142s, which seems to be very comfortable for him at the minute, and it's only extended his lead. Flores on the other hand, 6.4 seconds now to Lucky. Lucky bringing that gap down ever so slightly every lap at the moment.
So yes, Chronic out will do that. Give me a moment.
What's that? You got to send him nudes again, Duke?
I will do that shortly also, but no, he's asking me to add him to the party. So you're streaming now. I'm giving the guys here the chance to finish. So I will leave.
Yeah, the
guys
more the
stream
merrier.
up.
Let's make it a proper party, shall we?
Yes. So for the ones watching my stream or whatever later, sorry for interruption. I will get Mr. Chronic in the house. Where is he? Na. There he is. So
Bertus in 4th, what it should be. He's running some good times there in the 42s. Do expect a little bit more from him. Come on, Bertus.
Let's see, we have here finished.
Good afternoon. Chronic, how are you, buddy? Yeah, two
Yes.
5-minute penalties. That was.
Yes.
And yeah, they seem to be making a good recovery though. They're up to 6 at the moment, and that is with Method being out of place because we're not sure he did an extra out lap and didn't go into the pits, so he's a lap ahead of where he should be. And so then it's just throwing stuff out as far as placing goes, really. I'm not sure how you guys will deal with that. But yeah, Cesaru. I keep saying, go to say Cesaru. I don't know what I keep going to be saying, to be honest with you. Jesus Christ. Cesaru, yeah, he just seems to have some really good pace since he's got his damage ticket. He is on purple sectors at the moment, but he has got 1 minute and 7 seconds to Bertus in front of him, but he is doing this with no draft or anything, so it is genuine pace. Also with the THG teams, there was the THG Dutch and the THG American team, and now they're both in American liveries being driven by Americans, so I don't know which team's which anymore. I can't remember which one was 78 and which one was 79. I will have a look when I've got a little bit more time and we're rabbiting about other stuff and I've relaxed, but that was a 1:42.1. He has set the fastest lap of the race so far. So then we have RTO, who says he's in 7th, but he's actually in 6th.
Yes, the race here is gone. Yes, yes.
They'll only make him lighter though, so he'll probably go faster next time. Danska currently in 8th, but he is 8 minutes and 21 seconds behind the leaders after that 5-minute penalty, and the same with Sven. He's 11 minutes behind now.
Yeah, sorry guys, gonna close this lobby right away so that I can join Mr. Ponyboy and keep this stream running.
Which seems to be going alright considering it's still early. I'm looking forward to the afternoon ones when I can start on the beers. That is always more fun, but see you at the finish is on purple sectors again, but Flores has brought that gap down by a second, so Flores finding his pace now, doing a couple of consistent 42s. But Lucky is bringing that gap down. Gap down to 6 seconds to second now. Yes, same with this one as well. We do have how many? Got a Dutch American in there. Well, we do have a lot of American Irish, American Dutch, American everything, don't you? Really? So yeah, why not?
I've got black screen. Yeah. Okay.